Old lady,
Auf
old lady, old lady,
Wiedersehen.
old lady. Sorry.
You're fine. No, you're the atmosphere, and I'm the at.
I can
Welcome,
totally
everybody.
imagine Dixie being the type to do that. Or not even, you know what, no, not even that. I can totally imagine, like, oh yeah, Autumn Heights. I can totally imagine Funky being the one going, the your lady, and Dixie's all like, please stop. Okay.
Okay. Welcome everybody back to Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, the live co-op playthrough in funky mode. Me and Hype are going right back at it. We're into Autumn Heights. The immediate moment when I was like, oh, this is going to be a different kind of Donkey Kong game, like, you know, when they were setting this all up, because we're going straight to the Alps.
It's like,
Yeah.
Oh, Donkey Kong's going on the world tour.
I mean, yeah, no, this is, I'll still say, even now, like, this is still pretty out there as far as, like, Donkey Kong
Over here.
locale's concerned. And,
I was about to say, that barrel you could have used at that thing back there.
don't you go dancing your troubles away at me, mister. Besides,
That
there's another
doesn't
barrel right
change.
there.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
not quick. And
We'll do
don't
this
drop it this time, you goober.
Okay, I'm not going to drop it. Sheesh, would you take me for a man?
Right here.
Let's proceed, gentlemen. All you're missing out on is a puzzle piece.
I know. So please trust me that I didn't actually intend for that to happen. I just forgot that I'm a little too high.
A little high in the sky on my surfboard, dudes.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yep.
Oh, I missed the boomerang.
don't worry.
It's-
How many lives do we currently have at the given moment?
96. Oh, 96 and 69.
Ah, nice.
Look at that. Oh, we're off to a good start, Hype,
You
my friend.
you can't predict that kind of numbers game.
It's a good day, Hype. Anyway.
You people need to grow up.
Yeah, beyond that, with the Alpine Heights, get ready for a lot of... Okay, there's probably another climb back there. It's primarily a lot of verticality in this world compared to the previous world, and has some still... Oh my... This soundtrack, dude.
Oh yeah, no, like this is easily some of the most unique stuff that Wise has ever composed.
I believe getting one of these should get us a puzzle piece.
Come on.
Just don't try on your luck now.
And
You
I
may have a
believe-
surfboard, but you have your responsibilities with said surfboard.
And I don't believe it's in this stage. I believe it's later, but I believe that we'll also what's going to be meeting up with an old friend.
Ah, yes, an old friendo who's been imported straight to Holland.
I could absolutely see, like, it's one of those schemes where they accidentally did try to, they really did try to ship Rambi off to Timbuktu.
Or not even that, maybe they were just trying to, you know, tame him themselves. But then again, you don't go taming the Rambi tames you.
You know.
But that's something we can discuss more of, we can go further into that in the later levels, where we actually do get to ride the little guy.
Right. For now, it's been a while since it's been a while since we found a Kong letter. Where the heck are they?
They're pretty spread out in this level from what I remember.
Okay. Let's see. Go this way, maybe under here.
I think
Just
they're
a
I think
single-
there's the elk.
Oh, jeez, finally the freaking arrives.
Oh, jeez.
Hang on.
Diddy, I
I'll be
can't,
taking that.
Dixie. Fucking father.
I'm just gonna hold on to this.
Dixie,
Okay,
I can't surf quite as fast as I used to. Cut me a little break.
I'm so old that the censorship bureau finally caught on. They asked me to finally put on a shirt. Now I just look like that one uncle at the barbecue party. Is this thing on fire?
Yes, it is actually.
Oh!
Yeah.
Hold on, Dixie!
Again, rope burn is no joke.
Okay. I got him. I got him right where I want him.
And neither surf burn.
Gotta be careful. But while we're on it, I will say that I could say that this is probably my favorite world, like aesthetically. I've always wanted to go to Europe, like just the feel, the vibe. It looks so fun. But,
And the chill atmosphere, maybe the chill
so
weather
chill.
too.
Oh my god, it is like, it is 98. I need this. Hurry.
Save me, Dixie, dude!
Oh my gosh, thank goodness you actually were going down. That actually worked.
Try not to get too trigger happy.
Oh,
Because,
there you go.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Nice. Okay, but alright, we're good now. Ow.
Wait.
Wait for it
No.
now.
Yay! But yeah, beyond that, like, we're recording this in the heat of summer.
Literally the second day of summer. Thankfully, it's not as bad as it was yesterday, but still.
But yeah, I could really do with this kind of weather. I could really deal with just a nice breeze, like coastal winds.
A nice trip to the beach.
Yeah.
If you'd be comfortable with the breeze on your toes.
Get to some nice beads going. Okay, Mountain, let's go. This, I think, where maybe things start picking up. And as we're already maxed out on lives, why not? We're gonna have some fun here. I'm just having a nice chill day.
We're not here to challenge ourselves. We're here to have fun.
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Don't
mind that being in the background.
I
The
forgot
mountains
that
have-
was also...
The mountains have measles.
Was this the level we had to play an open G? You know what? I'm at the point where I just don't even want to I don't want to mess up this vibe I got going.
That's fair. We can just pretend that the Primids are making their invasion here.
Oh my god.
There's something here if you want to get it.
Oh. So yeah, straight up, there are some things that, again, Yuzu can only do so well, but...
There's
Look at our
Rambi.
friend.
Yeah, hang on.
I want to go this way.
No, just
I want to go that way. Oh yeah, that's right.
Fine.
I forget. Was this also a thing in Returns, or was that something they added to this game?
It was in Returns.
Okay, I honestly forgot.
There we go. You're
But it's still just as funny.
And I can still shoot my bubble gum.
That's the part where Rambi's like, one of you guys decide where you're going. But yeah.
But yeah, regarding the graphical issues, there is one level in particular we are gonna have to do post-con because Yuzu does not like it at all.
Yeah, certain projectiles, but other than that, where'd Rambi go?
You'll be waiting for us at the end.
Rambi's not allowed in the Golden Temple.
Aw. Monkeys only.
You can't talk about it because of the lawsuit.
And now I just imagine that moment from like Charlie Brown where
Ooh, nice.
And I just imagine that moment from Charlie Brown like with the narration like no Rambies allowed. It's like but here we go.
I mean, Rambi. I don't think Rambi would be the type to hold a grudge. He would just snort and just go the other way.
It's like fine, I'm going to my club. It's gonna be a better club.
He would do that externally, but internally he would shed a manly tear.
And it usually takes a lot for a Rambi to shed a tear.
It's enough to make a Rambi cry, but not this
Rambi.
Get back in there, tear. Because I'm Rambi.
Man, if any professional 3D artists are out there watching this and have a rigged model Rambi from this game, please do that as an animation. That would make us.
I'm guaranteeing you.
We would love it so much.
I'm guaranteeing you, the 3 human beings that actually have a fully rigged Rambi model are not expecting that anyone would ever ask them to use it to make a crying Rambi.
I finally have purpose for this little rhino.
I thought you were about to say the 3 people that watch our videos.
No,
I mean, 300.
For you guys who stick through our, insanity for all this ridiculous stuff, you're the real MVP.
For the 50 people that watch this and just so happen to be good with 3D rigging, do us a solid.
You're the real winners today.
I do.
Oh
boy.
That's right. Rambi don't like. That's
right.
right.
I just noticed I was over there.
Rambi don't like fire.
Oh, don't worry, I saved him. I think.
What happened? Suddenly, Rambi had the bends and everything went like to hell.
No, what I noticed is that I was too busy watching Rambi, noticing that what are you doing?
I was trying to stomp, but I think you were holding right, so instead he charged straight ahead.
Okay, one of us is gonna have to control this rhino when we're both on here.
I can control him. I got it. But
okay, but I was saying is that
one of them you can move him, the other one could be the honorary double jump.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, the thing that got me focused is that I was noticing that Rambi was gone, and I was too distracted by him just walking about, and I noticed he could technically still attack when he's unarmed. I got too distracted by that to notice, oh no wait, I need to move. And when I moved, I hopped on Rambi, but I didn't notice you weren't
from me.
But I didn't notice you weren't on him either, so it was like I saved Rambi only to do myself in the process.
It was just something where I was like, I got Rambi. He's like, it's my Rambi. I'm like, what? It's all good.
This is what happens when you guys don't share.
I will cut out some deaths if they're really far apart and or just repetitive, but otherwise I trust you guys. Like we know what we're doing. We're DK veterans. We're choice cuts.
I mean, it's just you guys playing at the given moment, so that's pretty much your responsibility. I'm just here for the ride.
I love that. We're choice cuts. Isn't that right, Cranky?
Oh, I give up. Totally would be that. He totally would be the Squidward of the whole thing.
He absolutely would. Why do you get to punch him?
Well, because I was on Ramby's head.
Okay, hey, those 3 people who we just asked that incredibly strong favor of to make a crying Ramby, can you make a model of Ramby punching the boulder? Just forgetting he even has a horn, just actually curling up into his hand curling to a fist and punching. I don't know.
I'm not sure if I want to see that image. Thank you.
And I'm trying to think, like, how would you, considering Ramby's anatomy, like, how would you make that feasible? Like, I think you would just have to make an entirely new model for Ramby, where you just take his head and plaster it on Chris Redfield's body.
It's easy. Just
Ramby, dude, you're ripped.
Technically, I will admit, technically, it actually fun. I guess the fun little thing about Resident Evil 8 is, I guess it's funny enough with Resident Evil 8, is that you actually, if you want to make it like, it's mine. If you wanted to make it accurate to how the I guess the Japanese like joke thing was, instead you would actually have to have it be Donkey Kong's face on Chris Redfield's body. Did you ever hear about that, Hype?
Oh yeah, I know. It's like they're them referencing the infamous boulder punch from 5.
Right, but and basically, in case James or anyone else was not, I thought that platform would stay around longer, but I'm gonna keep talking.
I thought I could jump over those pegs.
In that moment in Resident Evil 8, when he mentions when Heisenberg. Yeah, when Heisenberg mentions the boulder punching asshole, in Japan they mention something like it's like something like gorilla bodied something, where because I guess that was the joke in Japan, was that from Resident Evil 5, especially 6 onwards, Chris was so much beefier than they remembered.
I mean, you know, 10 years of training and exercise really does a lot to a man's body.
Yep. I missed. But yeah, so yeah, that's how that joke went.
I mean, honestly, when you really stop and think about it, it's like when you really take like the current portrayals of Chris Redfield into account, you could just strip him nude and then immediately give him Ryu's outfit, and he'd look like a Dead Ringer for him.
Whoops.
Not wrong. Chris Redfield was in the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Yeah, he was in 3 and Infinite.
I will forever miss when Jill got to be good in the NPC games and actually was fun.
You know, back when she was apparently a necromancer.
What?
Yeah, because like the whole shtick with MVC 2, the whole shtick with her is that like she apparently summoned the zombies that she fought. It kind of
not by her choice, to be fair.
Was this possessed Jill from RE5?
No,
that's 3.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The way it was in Jill, it's like, imagine what Frank West did in MVC 3, only it was, in Frank's case, it was played more for a laugh of like, hey, get off me, you stupid zombie!
Oh, you know what I think about? Now I think about it, was it kind of like the Tom and Jerry thing where they weren't actually meaning to fight each other, just the guy just keeps getting in the way of the.
It's kind of like that. It is kind of like that. I mean, Jill was still obviously fighting her opponent, but it's also like sometimes the zombies just like to get in the way, and it all turns out like depending on how you make it happen, it could be to your benefit.
Okay.
I mean, hell, one of her level 3 special in the game was literally just out of nowhere, fucking Tyrant pops up.
What? Just shows up. Okay.
Yeah, he just shows up.
Thank you.
Anyway, but that's just Marvel and Capcom nonsense. We're still playing in Holland, or is what?
I don't think there's anything there.
My bad.
You know, I know you guys aren't the biggest geography buffs among us, but it's like, is Holland anywhere near Sweden, or is they're like one and the same, or what?
Let's find out.
Hey!
No, I'm not gonna do that. Sorry.
Jeez. You know what? You guys keep playing. I'll look at it.
Yeah, you're the guy in the chair.
I'll look that answer myself. Yes, I am indeed the idiot behind the chair.
No, it's the man in the chair.
Where is Holland? Holland is
Google
located
says,
in the Netherlands.
Okay, so it's not Switzerland, but it's getting closer.
To the south is Zealand. So yeah, I learned something new today.
I thought.
Now where is Sweden?
You type it in Google, and Google just goes, find it your own self.
In Northern Europe. Oh boy! You know, it's a good thing Matt's not here. Otherwise, he would give me absolute hell for all this.
I'll be fine.
I don't know. Like, does he care as much about geography as he does history?
Oh, dude, the dude's an absolute buff.
There we go.
Absolute geography buff.
Well, I know. I'm just saying I don't know if it'll eclipse how he'll refuse to let Logan live down his history inaccuracy.
I mean, honestly, it's not too. It's really not that dissimilar.
Wow, I can't believe you survived that.
I just waited at the timer.
So yeah, we are literally climbing on the world's largest tuba.
Oh, come on! Why are you dragging me down? Oh, that's close.
Actually, wait. This isn't a tuba. This is one of those.
Oh, nice.
Or is it a tuba? I am such.
A sousaphone.
It's.
Get.
Oh, nice. If there's anything you could take away from this, ladies and gentlemen, yes, I am a very uncultured swine.
I mean, you know it's a brass instrument. You got that down.
Yeah,
exactly. That's all I care to know. It's a fucking horn.
There's a lot of them. It's called horn top hop. All right. Oh boy, time for our first
split.
Time for our first split, which is I believe a minecart level. Yay!
Lovely.
It'll be fine. I will admit though, once again, the only bummer about this one, which we will have to most likely cut out, is that the split happens literally at the very end of the stage.
Yeah, and that same split off is
I know.
For personal experience, it's a little tricky to get right.
That it is. So we got.
It's damn near pixel perfect.
With the difference between doing a short hop or a long hop like that. Yep. So far, not too bad. You go right into the sawmill, and then here we go.
I'm just gonna keep holding down.
Yeah, that'd be for the best actually. And I'll do the jumping.
Assuming you're allowed to.
But just again, Mike, random point to bring this up again, but I am bummed that we will not be getting the Donkey Kong expansion for Super Nintendo World at Universal in the States.
Yeah.
And
we'll only have YouTube videos to experience the
Hollywood, why do you have to be so goddamn crowded?
We won't be able to. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait to watch YouTube videos to see how the how that minecart coaster is gonna go.
Oh. There you go.
Wonder if they might put it in Orlando's park.
I
hope
see them
so,
having
because
enough space for that.
I was about to say I hope so, because that's the only one of the Universal studios that I can go to.
And I was gonna say otherwise, not for nothing. The Cat in the Hat ride is fun enough. It's a nice little kind of like Fantasyland ride, but they could probably lose Seuss Landing for Nintendo World instead.
Yeah.
At Islands of Adventure. Have you ever been to Islands of Adventure, Hype?
Is that in Florida?
Yes, that's there's there's Universal Studios, and then there's Islands of Adventure, which is like their big that's their big roller coaster park compared to the other one.
I'd have to remember, because I only remember like certain aspects of when we went to visit Universal in Florida. Like, I know we weren't able to go to all of it because we also had to dedicate time to going to most of Disney World as well.
Which is fair. Was Animal Kingdom a thing at the time?
Oh yeah, I was there. Like, basically, we basically went to. I'll admit, I feel very ashamed saying this.
Oh, nice.
We basically went to every section of Disney World.
Damn it!
Nice.
Oh boy.
You jinxed it!
Like I said,
so
pixel perfect.
Yeah,
Anyway, like I was saying, a slight embarrassment. Well, we were able to go to every section of Disney World except for Magical Kingdom.
Aww. And was that your only time ever going to Walt Disney World?
At the moment, yes. Because, and again, like the only reason we skipped on Magical Kingdom was because we did have to make time for us to go to Universal Studios before we left.
Fair enough. Well, I have heard very good things about the creator be darned. I have heard very good things about the Wizarding World of Harry Potter area of Universal.
I was about to say, that is nice. Problem is that, like, in general, I don't really care that much for Harry Potter.
But I just know that the interactivity, I will get one of those photos.
Oh, you've gotten plenty. What are you talking about?
I know, just not this session. But yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's pretty much been all you so far, Hype.
Yeah, but you're fine, relax. But I heard that the interactivity was pretty neat. Like, for instance, like, yes, they have this overpriced thing where you can go and buy a wand, but then you can actually use that wand all throughout the park and things interact and react to use it. It just seemed like a neat idea that I don't know. Hopefully Disney will get its magic back and we'll be able to see some cool parks. Anyway, we'll be right back once we get back to that park.
Yeah.
On the bright side, welcome back. On the bright side, though, at least Nintendo didn't up and make him delete all those posts because they do deep down. They get a lot of flack for that.
Okay, I'll admit that time I'm surprised you weren't the one that got because it looked like you were closer to it.
I don't get it. But anyway, we were talking. And by the way, we were talking about the Twitter. We were talking. Oh, not Twitter. We were talking about the Mario
Instagram.
Martinet doing things, and then I was gonna. And then it was either on Instagram. Yeah, I think it was on Instagram. And then I remembered the reason why I brought it up was, then I remembered that they got away with having Wario say Twitter stinks.
I'm leaving.
So clearly they have been. I know, buddy. But I mean, so clearly they had to have they may have eased off a little bit. I don't know.
It's possible.
All right, let's
Okay,
go.
should we
here
do?
first.
I was about to say, will we do 2A first or do the actual numerical one first?
You know what? In hindsight, we probably should do this one first because then the other two down there will take us up there. Yeah, why
It
not?
will. Yeah. I can see the pathway to it.
All right, let's go for it.
Straight to the Alpine Incline.
Just yeah. As you see here, sometimes the path will take both of the optional levels, put them in the exact same straightway.
Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite tracks in the game.
That's a good one.
It definitely harkens back to the. It definitely has the same vibe as DKC2's softer bits. And ironically, James could say has a better instrumentation for itself than Sea Bottom Segway, or not Sea Bottom Segway,
Aquatic Ambience.
Yeah, I was about to say, Z-Bound Segway is Sonic.
Yes, which I also love that track as well. Surprisingly, a lot of the songs I enjoy have Segway in them, such as Simian Segway or Sea Bottom Segway with that.
And our
freaking piano.
surprisingly underwater levels.
Yeah. Oh.
Oops. I don't think you're missing a letter,
Yeah,
so
we
you should be
didn't.
fine.
We didn't need those bananas. Oh, we gotta keep an eye on which
I
tongue
need my life intact, though.
Hurry.
So long,
hurry,
Dixie
hurry.
Doo.
What? No. Too late.
Where'd you go?
Back. I'm back. Sadly, I'm still alive. Oh no!
Bye bye,
Hurry.
Dixie Doodad.
I'm not getting out of this one. He just sounds so disappointed. Alright. And
Now to take physics into account, which again, that has always and forever been my favorite thing about the Donkey Kong Country Returns duology, is that all the platforming you're going through, or at the very least the platforms you're traversing across, have a logical reasoning behind them.
which I like.
Like that whole air balloon we were just flying straight up here. It got itself popped. Or up here where all these platforms are being held together by propellers or balloons.
It's the reason why I like stuff like this more than, I will say it, game is not out yet, but we'll say I love this kind of immersion of platforming and how everything's kind of cobbled together more than, say, Frontiers where the grind rails are just kind of there.
Well, to be fair, that's kind of been a case with Sonic since grind rails were invented.
But even in Unleashed, they would color the grind rails or make them look like the ones in Missouri would actually look like different colors or look like they were part of the architecture.
There's certainly cases where you could just ask yourself, would it have hurt them to maybe put in a little, I don't know, a beam to hold the whole thing together, from both sides of the road.
Right.
I mean, it's a minor thing at the end of the day, but it's also I don't know, I like stuff like this.
Okay.
Oh,
you gotta get back over here, Balloon, right now. Right the hell now. Get back over here,
can make
Balloon.
it.
Well, you should at least move yourself.
Oh yeah, I should do that. I will say when I start hovering, you lose a lot of horizontal control.
Yeah, you can hover definitely, but unlike Diddy, it's like jumping as Luigi in Lost Levels or any of those.
Here come
kind
the
of games.
speeders.
Here come the flying penguins.
Uh-oh.
I will do my best.
These death throws just send me. Okay, I believe we want to go all the way across.
Sometimes the way Funky screams in this game immediately makes me think of Jellystone's equivalent of Peter Potamus.
I gotta get the no sweet action figure, Donkey Kong.
Or if not that, again, one of my favorite quotes in that entire show. Oh, I just want to be a part of something.
Oh, poor dude.
My samurais!
Was that the? Was
Oh,
that the
great,
bit?
he fell down.
That was the bit from the Cool Cat stuff, right?
No, that was the one where they did like the whole wrestling tournament. It's like, any last words, Comrade Coconut? Please go easy on me. Oh, there we go.
I can barely move in this chute. Well, yeah, you burned my family village.
Oh, great. He came up with lore.
There was that, and then there was the But I just remember the freaking with Top Cat, the whole bit when they were crashing at his house and the whole like the whiteboard segment. Like, nah, okay, I don't know. We really need guns here. Okay, okay, you can have the gun to hold, but we are not shooting anything.
I want a cowboy hat too. No, Lindy asked for the cowboy hat first. You gotta come up with your own idea.
It's like, what? Why'd you draw yourself like that? Like what? Like with them big musty arms? That's how I look.
Well, I will admit, I love that, but I also love just how willing Top Cat was willing to comply with everyone else's requests, like the cowboy hat and whatnot.
Just this whole thing.
Oh yeah, I also remember the episode where Cindy pretty much turned everyone into Jello people.
Oh boy.
Yep, because she was
Is
crazy.
Because she wanted to put them in a stasis long enough for her to finish her book.
She was that desperate for free time.
It was weird.
Not only that, it's again that's also the same episode where that whole Peter quote of just didn't want to be a part or something came from, because it was all because of a book club.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Otherwise, yeah, go check out Jellystone. I will admit, it is making me a little interested. See ya. It is making me a little interested.
Bye.
I wonder if Chowder is that good.
Or it's very non sequitur, if that means anything. But otherwise, I remember it being pretty fun most of the time.
It's definitely better than Flapjack, if anything.
Oh yeah,
yes.
Much better than Flapjack.
Flapjack has some fun moments, but
oh
well.
Sorry.
Now you're fine again. It's just supposed to be. Flapjack has some fun moments, from what I recall, but it's like.
I think it hinged too heavily on its, for lack of a better word, gross out factor.
Yeah, though there was, but backing up, there were a few things I remember back to back that were kind of cool. For instance, they had this idea of a.
Oh yeah, you might want to keep your eyes peeled, because I believe one of the Kong letters will require you to be very precise.
Yes, it will. But I recall there was one bit with there was like a sky maid, so it was like a mermaid, but for skies. In which case her mermaid tail was actually her wings, which was a neat idea. And that was the bit where it's like, if you save me, then believe in yourself, and all your dreams will come true, even the scary ones. Yes. And then she just runs away. And she just flies away.
If you believe in yourself, and with a tiny pinch of magic. Oops.
Your dreams will come true. Oh boy.
Sorry,
well, at least we got the letter. There.
I'm gonna go sicko mode, Dixie. Ow, ow. Sicko mode sucks.
I don't want to be a sicko dude no more, Dixie dude.
I have my health to think about.
Yeah, no, like you already lost more than half of it.
We'll be okay. See?
I'm allergic to dying, especially in the face.
Balloon?
Okay, and I know there's probably some we missed, but it's okay. And
I don't think it was anything important. I think you'll be okay.
Oh boy.
Again, very much looking forward to any and all DK news at the Direct, right, Nintendo?
I mean, it is their anniversary coming up, Nintendo.
We'll see what happens. We don't know if any... Aside from the Xenoblade 3 stuff, we don't know if there's anything concrete as of this recording.
I know.
I mean, it would be nice if there was, but I'm not gonna hold my breath for it.
Right.
Oh boy!
Can you please stop going down?
He just popped up!
Yeah, I almost wish he didn't pop up. I wish he just went straight down. Okay. Again, it's this and the other level in the Africa zone that I'm not looking forward to, where you have to like be very precise with your timing of the cannon.
Yes, the Pride Lands will be its own can of worms.
Well, it's like, how to put it, like, I don't mind being precise with the cannon, but the fact that it's like the one shot you get is what makes it kind of a... tricky.
Especially when it's automated like that.
There we go.
Okay, there we go. And, oh, and, yeah. And,
I guess the more I stop and think about it, like, it's a very minor thing in the long run, but, like, aside from most if not everything else in the game is still adheres to the actual, adheres to actual physics, but then you got the barrels that just float around as much as they please.
well, at that point, I always figured it was just a staple. Like, we don't care.
I mean,
we don't,
yeah, that's exactly what it
who
is.
leaves
It's
all
just
these barrels?
Yeah.
If anything, it was the TV show that tried to explain where all the barrels came from.
I mean, yeah, that is true. Fucking Buster.
Factory. Oh, okay, that's close.
And
I'm still fucking scared that someone actually went and made a Bluster mod for Smash Ultimate.
And
Not
that's-
just
that
Bluster,
was
but
incredible.
Leo Luster.
that was incredible.
He's a trip.
That was incredible. And then I believe, oh, I forget who it was. It was someone they made Donkey Kong, but I forget who they were. They took someone named Mania. I'm gonna look that up in a second. But for now, Rodent Ruckus. I believe this is actually gonna be our first rocket barrel stage for this.
Yes, the rocket barrels return, and I mean, again, I'll still say for what it's worth, people are completely. I'll respect that people have the opinion that they don't like these things. I just never hated it as much as others did.
I will say
I will
that,
give them I will give them credit. Just like with the minecarts, they did improve these in this game. Not by much, but it's notable.
and in funky mode it'll be even better because again we get an extra hit point. But yeah, no, again, the part that people didn't like, I think the most in Returns was how fragile they were.
Yeah, like one hit and that's it. I guess I will. I think I've already brought this up in our very original Tropical Freeze commentary, but another thing I just didn't. What's the word? I like the music for the Rocket Barrel in Returns. The Tropical Freeze, they're completely appropriate for their given environment, but I kind of do prefer the original version of the song and the cover in Smash 4.
But yeah, basically what you're gonna see is that every area has its own rendition or remix. So for here, you almost have this kind of Ratatouille like you know, Italian French streams.
Yeah, they make versions of it that fit with each world they're in.
Yep.
Oh god. Also, hear me for a second. Holy, these are my kind of people, Chipper.
I want to love that. But it's so hard now after that movie.
I know,
I've
right?
actually, you know what's funny? Like, I actually have been going back and watching episodes of the original series as of late.
Oh no, they're still fun.
Well, okay, good. There you go.
That's a tricky one.
But yeah, Hype. What do you think of going back to those old episodes?
They're cute. There's definitely like a genuine charm to them. I still don't know if I'd say they're among my favorite of the Disney afternoon shows, but they definitely held up pretty well, like you mentioned.
I mean, I'll still say for what it's worth, like, if you like DuckTales, and I think you'll find something to like with Rescue Rangers, because it's essentially the same format.
Well, again,
I agree.
And again with the DuckTales remake, and again with
Whoa.
the DuckTales remake or reboot thing, like they already
Remaster.
the
reboot show. Never mind.
which is the fact that
Yeah.
they already were trying to bring back the Rescue Rangers and establish this whole Disney afternoon universe, but then they
Right,
just
because they did appear
stopped.
in an episode.
But then they just kind of stopped. There we go. The cheese is safe. Why?
And so are the bananas.
Why not?
You
gotta
got
be
the
a-
last one.
You gotta be
Oh, that's
you gotta
right,
be
yeah.
a little more on the draw with these kinds of things.
I
though,
will
Logan.
say though, the last one doesn't count because I know for a fact that you were the one who hit the button to launch the barrel because I was too slow, and the game just decided to give that one to me out of pity.
Excuses.
All right, Wayne
Oh,
Big time.
Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite tracks in this world.
Oh, it's such a good. Oh my god, just every track. There was this one bit from Whose Line Is It Anyway that made Drew Carey just lose it. It was that one game where Ryan and Colin are supposed to be like they're supposed to be like people selling you.
Really?
Wow,
Oh.
that was mean.
Where? What was I doing again?
But yeah, it's
Oh no, wait.
Oh,
Maybe there
nice.
was something down here.
yeah, there was like a door you could bust through. What's this away? Oh, just go down. Oh, that was a
More
thing.
bananas.
And
And a
puzzle
puzzle
piece.
piece.
Yeah, what was it? It was the bit where they're trying to sell you on like on a collection of CDs that Wayne Brady then tries to sing.
Uh-huh.
And
I think I know which one. I think I know which one you refer to, but continue.
But just out of nowhere, suddenly Colin says, "Every song I hit, every hit a smack." And then Drew Carey wasn't ready for that. Just the aggression in that. And okay, there we go.
I still think my favorite of that whole lineup of that particular game is just when they were going all like, what kind of sound does an Arctic tern make? Backstreet Boys.
Because they were trying so hard to pick that part. I remember that. And then the other one I remember was.
I did not.
I got you, Diddy. I got you, Dixie, not Diddy.
Diddy.
And then the other one I remember was. This is awkward. The other thing I remember then was. And I think I know I brought up on this channel.
Fucky, we've been through this, dude.
I know, but I love the I still love the bit where it was like, how much can they buy this CD for, Colin? Oh, that would be $87 and nice, thank you, and 38 cents. Is that in Canadian dollars? Yep. How much is that in American? Less.
Less.
Yeah, I mean that's not wrong.
I don't know if I explained it or not yet, but wait for it. This part right here. This part always reminded me of the intro to Donkey Kong Country 3 when the two land on the music box and it plays a couple notes.
I can totally, I can hear it, and I mean honestly I'm surprised you actually weren't dancing in that exact moment.
I can't.
Funky jig.
I can't.
Make it so you can. Yeah, let me out. Let me out!
I don't know. I'm not gonna do that.
Wait,
really?
2 Dixies? What is not right? What is not real?
If only.
Take the shot.
Take
Again,
the shot, big buddy.
I'm willing to give them that much because again, they spoon feed you enough coins to buy the lives. You'll be fine.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. But oh my god, now you got me thinking of like, Donkey Kong! Yeah, little buddy! I need you to punch my brains out! Okay. Alright, I don't want to do, little buddy!
I'm gonna put you in the face, oh god! I love you so much, DK! I love you too, little buddy!
And they're both rare properties, which makes it sillier.
Yeah!
Well, okay, I mean, to be fair, this is... was a rare property before Nintendo took full reins of it. So.
I will say to their credit, they did a bang up job with DK up until they had Rare did.
Yeah, I'd say they did a pretty good job for the most part.
And then,
opinions of Donkey Kong 64 be damned, I still think it was pretty decent.
It was very ambitious for the time it came out.
Ouch!
Like
I can't feel my face, man.
The irony is that nowadays a game would absolutely still be made with the same mentality as Tropical Freeze, but
be careful with this one, lads.
We don't gotta be careful. We got double jumping. Damn, was it?
Yeah.
Nowadays, I could absolutely see a game being made with the same mentality as Donkey Kong 64. Wow, this game has 30 hours of gameplay. You'll be playing to collect thousands of collectibles. Just the irony is that what we complained Donkey Kong 64 had as tedium is something that absolutely would be a selling point nowadays.
I mean, let's not kid ourselves here. As amazing as it is, Mario Odyssey, you could argue, has just as many padded problems.
Oh wait!
Oh, you missed the G.
We'll go back there and get it.
I'm trying, Dixie dude. But
got it.
But this bouncy thingy is getting in the way.
I'll just get on with it. You can't do nothing.
At that point, you had no choice. You had no chance.
Just get out. That was my character arc, everybody. Congratulations, we found it. Now then, we got all the.
I am your character arc. You better get one.
Thank you, Dixie. That is the canonical voice of Dixie from the show.
Well, how about we add this to your character arc? Another Kong Temple.
I will straight up say, this is. The Bopopolis be damned. This is easy one of my favorite tracks in the entire game. This rendition.
I love the remix of it.
This rendition of Jungle Japes, was it?
It's Jungle Japes.
Yeah.
Or DK Island Swing as it's officially called.
Correct.
Right.
I'm trying to remember because I think it was Jungle Japes and DK64, and then the original game called it something else. I don't know.
Yeah, and I'll say just as a reiteration, one of the reasons why I personally hate this level is that it really relies on the timing of what gives you the super bop off enemies that give you a bigger distance. The game input doesn't usually like to cohere to that with me sometimes, where I swear I hit the button to give me the longer hop, but the game doesn't really like to think that.
And doing it in co-op is definitely going to be an interesting experiment, considering that the game is still pretty good about allowing it so that both Kongs are able to bop, like, even in a slight delay with each other, but you only have so much leg room to work with.
Right.
Speaking of delay, also have to take into account parsec as a thing, so...
Right. So just know that I'm just gonna, you know... Alright, let's
Don't
try
worry,
it.
Dixie dude, I'm going to one man handle this thing.
Oh, I was gonna say, join me. Let's see what happens.
Oh.
And now...
Oh, glad to see you join.
Oh, damn it.
See? See, I was holding down the jump button.
But yeah, it's not... But that's the trick, is that you can't hold it. You have to press it on impact.
Right, you got it. Again, that's like one of those. It's one of those huge muscle memory issues I had when I initially played Donkey Kong Country Returns. That you can't hold it, a la Mario or the original DKC trilogy. You absolutely have to press the button again the moment you bop on their heads.
And okay, fine. Well, okay, just given the nature of this hype, yeah, okay, I'll solo this one just because of, you know, the nature of the.
I figured it'd be easier on you anyway if you only had just you to deal with.
I mean, this wouldn't be so much a problem if you know you were DK, because DK's the only one that allows Fred to hitch a ride on his back. Funky, on the other hand, is a big wussy about that whole thing.
It's like, this back is only for me. I don't accept piggybacks.
I'm aware. I will say though, solid remix. Oh no!
Whoop!
This back is only reserved for the sun's rays, dude.
I don't think I mentioned it in the commentary up to this point, but I also love the rendition of a Simian segue as well.
That too. Like it starts off exactly like the original Super Nintendo game, and then immediately goes straight up high quality swing.
Oh yeah. Which it is fun how many Nintendo properties just work with big
Careful for
band,
the pangolins.
because Mario I think also works with big band swing as well with some of its
Absolutely.
songs. And then
I mean, if 3D World and Odyssey aren't a big enough indicator of that.
right. And then of course DK is just right at home with swing, and there we go.
And then
No.
here comes Dixie with the interception.
No, stay away. No, it's my
Get away from me! This is my Xbox!
It's my. I just straight up just denied you. Sorry.
You never let me share your Xbox, so I'm getting
I want
my
one
own.
thing this day on this merry day in Holland. I want one thing. Oh crap, she's gone.
Yeah, exactly. That's on you. You killed her.
That being said, though, Hype, can you please do me one favor?
What's up?
Can I go into the boss alone just so we can finally show off Funky
Well, I mean,
Kong's
like-
reaction to the banana
I mean,
split?
You'll be able to see it whether I'm there or not.
But you will hear Dixie's. Yeah, never mind.
I mean, yeah, no, it's fair. Let's let Funky have his time in the limelight, and then Dixie can hop in to help him out.
Just because otherwise
Alright.
you'll hear it over it and just. So again, what happens is at this point again we're gonna see a banana split happen, and Funky Kong's reaction just out of nowhere, the actor just went. He just went for it.
He just act like he saw his mom get stabbed.
Seriously.
Or his pet dog, or assuming he has any pets.
Like, what's going on here? And
Banana.
I like bananas. And then
Wait a minute, what are you doing with that thing?
it's just straight up. I remember when I first heard that, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
It's just even funnier because the emotion on Funky does not fit the fucking yell he did.
No, like he just kind of looks like he's saying, "Oh man," but then actually, like his hand should be on his head. It's like, no. Okay, there we go. So we go against General. What's his name? I don't know. I forgot already.
I forgot his name too.
You
been a
get it
while.
fit.
Hey, you know what? I have the soundtrack on me, so I'll check let me check the name on that. Let's see.
Got him.
Okay, Scowl the Startling.
Okay. Just go
I
home.
don't think that counts. Oh,
No,
wait,
it did.
It
Look.
does count.
Wow, we
Oh,
got
yeah.
a double hit.
Better move.
Nice. Let's keep going. Woo. But I do. Design-wise, he's a little forgettable, but I do love his arena of us like chasing him up this mountain.
I mean, I don't know. I get a big count of Big McCoonums over here. Just no, the fight in general is a little.
Oh, he went too far.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Go move.
watch out! He's bringing down the talons.
Oh,
Oh, geez,
thought-
I took your ride. Sorry. Oh.
Oops. You're still not mad at me about the Xbox, are you, Dixie dude?
Okay, yeah. Sorry, he's like, you learned. Okay. I just now realized, like, the way we're fighting this guy, like, Dixie should be getting some flashbacks to from Donkey Kong Country 1.
Oh yeah, with 1.
With sorry, Donkey Kong Country 2. Sorry. But yeah, Dixie should be getting some flashbacks to how we fought this guy. Oh, sorry.
Oops.
Oh man.
Here, we'll just get this guy.
So, is this thing supposed to be a mother or?
There we go. Okay, now that was enough to take him off. All right, we're up.
Oh, I can't take him with me.
You know what? Considering Dixie's character in the cartoon, I totally would have accepted her literally trying to take the owl with her.
Yeah. It's like, we can raise it as our own.
Like she's had plenty of exotic pests in her life. She had owls, she had boogles, she had cactars.
She did.
Whoop.
Excuse me. And then, oh, can I actually? Yay!
Yes, you can.
But I can't actually throw him at him, so.
Right, that's the bigger draw.
There you go.
I think she had a pet gecko as well, but it's also one of those cases where like.
Okay, you get the other one.
Unless I'm mistaken, I think the cartoon never actually showed her pets. Like she just said she had pets
Yeah.
for whatever reason.
Makes sense. Everyone's got to have a hobby. And what's going on now? Oh!
Oh boy.
Oh crap! Jeez, Scow's been busy.
Too many, like triplets each one. Oh boy, 2 of the same.
How did he do that?
I don't get. I'm not even gonna try and question that. Oh,
Oh, careful.
now this.
I mean, I was thinking like, is like he actually a mother or whatever? But no, I mean, for all I know, maybe it's just a classic case of egomancy.
And this here, I realize, this is actually now our first introduction to yeah, these snowmans, whatever they are, do have the power of ice.
Yep.
Careful. Yee.
But I feel like that won't be a little more. That'll be a little more obvious in like the second to last fight.
Fair enough. Oh,
Everyone else still has their own
Health.
tricks up their sleeves.
there you go. No, you don't.
Oh.
No.
Like we rehearsed, my children.
Oh, here we go.
Just hold on to him tightly, and then toss him up.
Oh.
Or
Did-
not.
Where'd I go?
Where'd you go? I don't know. Let's just get you back down here. We'll do more damage.
You better not fumble this now. We're literally so high up.
Yeah, no. This is where. Yeah, again, we just gotta wait for him to come back down. Ouch. And this last one.
The dogs are begging you
Nope.
to end this poor, miserable fuck's life.
Hey there.
Hi.
I just love it every time. How's it going?
Wow, DK dude was right. That was fun.
I did last time too. There we go. Back. All good.
I should do this banana slamming thing more often.
And with that, we had a few hiccups along the way, but we pulled it through. Thus, our conquering of Holland has finished.
Or was it Switzerland?
Or was it the big one? Now we get to go to a much drastic change of pace.
Africa.
Yes, the Pride Lands.
The Grand Savannah. So, yeah, beyond that, hanging in there. So join us next time as we're going to next be tackling the Bright Savannah.
Shh, shut up, guys. The show's about to start.
Donkey dude, I don't do so well in crowds.